Beginning transmission.
This is the audio log of Dr. Cool, O5 Council member, as well as Supreme Commander of the SCP Mobile Task Force 023, aka the Kitchen Sink. Hello everyone. My apologies for not uploading any files recently. The Foundation has been keeping me busy, training new SCP task force members that have enrolled within the Foundation. Since I had previously served in the armed forces of the US military, I was called into action to train our new cadets, and I am proud to say that potential is high for many of them. Some others could be, well, questionable. Anyway, today I decided to do a audio log on SCP-682, also known as the hard-to-destroy Reptile. As many of you here in the Foundation are aware, he is one of the more popular SCPs, as well as one of our more dangerous Keter class SCPs. And I must even say, he is also the one who gave me this mechanical voice by slashing out my voice box during one confrontation. However, the Foundation was kind enough to give me a voice. So, let us begin today's item. Item number SCP-682, Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-682 must be destroyed as soon as possible. At this time, no means available to SCP teams are capable of destroying 682, only able to cause massive physical damage. SCP-682 should be contained within a 5 meter x 5 meter x 5 meter chamber with 25 centimeters reinforced acid-resistant steel plate lining in all inside surfaces. The containment chamber should be filled with hydrochloric acid until SCP-682 is submerged and incapable of any attempts of 682 to move, speak, or breach containment should be reacted to quickly, with full force, as called by the circumstances. Personnel are forbidden to speak to 682 for fear of provoking a rage state. All unauthorized personnel attempting to communicate with SCP-682 will be restrained and removed by force. Due to this frequent attempts at containment breach, difficulty of containment, and high threat of Foundation exposure, SCP-682 is to be contained in sight. The Foundation will use the best of its resources to maintain any land within 50 kilometers clear of human development. Description: SCP-682 is a large, vaguely reptile-like creature of unknown origin. It appears to be extremely intelligent, and was observed to engage in complex communication with SCP-079 during their limited time of exposure. SCP-682 appears to have a hatred of all life, which has been expressed in several interviews during containment, such as at Addendum 682-B, which shall be played in this audio file. SCP-682 has always been observed to be extremely high strength, speed, and reflexes, though exact levels vary with its form. SCP-682's physical body grows and changes very quickly, growing or decreasing in size as it consumes or sheds material. SCP-682 gains energy from anything it ingests, organic or inorganic. Digestion seems to be aided by a set of filtering gills inside SCP-682's nostrils, which are able to remove usable matter from any liquid solution, enabling it to constantly regenerate from the acid it is contained in. SCP-682's regenerative capabilities and resilience are staggering, and SCP-682 has been moving and speaking with its body 87% destroyed or rotted. In case of containment breach, SCP-682 is to be tracked and recaptured by all available mobile task forces, and no teams fewer than 7 members are cleared to engage it. To date, attempted breaches have numbered at 17, while successful breaches have numbered at 6. Now, Addendum 682-B is a transcript by Dr. who has done an interview with SCP-682 in the attempts to understand why it had recently killed farmers. This audio file does contain some disturbing sounds as well as voices, so viewers beware.
Now, why'd you kill those farmers? If you don't talk now, we'll remove you from this attempt and place you back into... Pardon? Speak up. Move the microphone closer. The microphone only has so much gain. Move it closer to it. Dude, his throat's messed up. Look at it. He ain't...
Disgusting!
God.
There. Now, for Addendum 682-D, breaches with SCP-682. So, our first occurrence was handled by... There are a number of breaches, of course, to be recorded. However, unfortunately, most of the personnel have unfortunately been killed, as well as a couple of the agents and Mobile Task Force members. Now, here was a few logs from me. Since I am the expert of Keter class objects here in the Foundation, the Council had left me to decide on the termination of 682, which, as you all may expect, I am very gracious of such a decision. However, Addendum 682-E termination orders. Log of the event 682-E18. Dr. Cool, moi, attempts to use SCP-409 on SCP-682. General, and Dr. Observing. At 400 hours, there was exposure. SCP-682 began to tear at the point of contact, causing mass trauma to the area. SCP-682 requests several times to know what it has been exposed to. At 0800 hours, crystallation begins, spreading much slower than normal. At 1200 hours, SCP-682 shows signs of extreme pain and begins having seizures. At 1300 hours, crystallation stops at 62% conversion. Crystallized areas explode, causing massive physical trauma to SCP-682. At 1400 hours, SCP-682 recovers from exposure. Despite the loss of limbs and organs, SCP-682 begins regeneration, stating that it will attempt to kill and consume all staff involved in Event 682-E18. For the time being, SCP-682 appears to now be immune to SCP-049. Use of other SCP items to terminate SCP-682 must now first be tested on samples of 682 before full-scale testing. In accordance with me and my recommendations, I have also consulted Dr. as we have all requested to attempt the termination of 682 using SCP-689. The request is currently been pending by my colleagues of the O5 Council. It has also been suggested by Dr. Gears to me to use SCP-182 in an attempt to communicate with SCP-682. SCP-182 has expressed reluctance and refuses to enter the containment cell of SCP-682, if at all possible. I shall also be uploading the remaining tests that we have conducted on SCP-682 in the description below. This is Experimental Log T98816 OC1808-682. This is an experimental log on the cross-SCP termination testing for SCP-682, which unfortunately, as I am sorry to say, has mostly been a complete failure. However, we still have many other ideas that we will be using on SCP-682. So, not to worry. I intend to kill the thing very, very soon. Anyway, that is all the time I have for today. This is Dr. Cool, O5 Command, signing out.
Hello, this is 682 here. Please, for your fucking lives, click the subscribe and like button below. Otherwise, I will have to kill every one of you.